Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage.
Everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. Listen, I know that you're probably saying, you know, that's a really good looking car, but you never really think, why is it such a great looking car? I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna show you some of the things that we do here that kind of take it to that place. Like for instance, if it had the wrong wheels on it. Big block cars are supposed to have a certain style wheel on the car. Most people would say, well, listen, I saw the front end of the car, but I didn't really notice that, what made it so great. And then you notice it has an RS front end on it, which completes the car itself. The stripes are right on this car and it looks great. Now listen, you could get the stripes on the side, but most people love this style stripe. We'll keep going around and I'll show you some of the highlights, and maybe then you'll know why this car here should be in your garage. All right, come on up here. We do like to talk about paint. You know, that's our favorite thing to do because we want to make sure that you're getting what you pay for. While you're out there looking at other cars out there, make them do a video for you. Make them show you everything on the car. Make sure that you can see exactly what time it is in the paint. Those are the things that make a big difference. Now the other thing that you want to do is I can barely feel these stripes. You know why I can't feel these stripes? Because the car was painted, and then it was wet sanded, then it was striped, wet sanded again, and then the whole car was cleared so that when you wash it and wax it and take all these shows over time, this will be a lot easier to take care of. The sides of the stripes won't tear, they won't start to fade, and it won't really get ugly, all right? So 396 call outs here, and so here's a couple small things, all right? So this is the correct wheel for big block cars. A lot of people don't know that, so we like to make sure, I'm sure lots of you do, some don't, doesn't matter, trying to make sure that everybody's informed, all right? So you get this 5-spoke kind of Magnum 500 wheel. Almost every manufacturer had it, from the Mustangs to the Chrysler cars, and they all did a different iteration on that wheel. Some were all chrome, like on a Mopar. Some had a non-polished trim ring, stuff like that. So anyway, this is nice because I also love the radial TAs on this car. You could put polyglass on it if you really wanted to show this all over the country, but I have to tell you that these make the car drive so nice. The polyglass original style belted tire, the bias ply tire, is just a very different feel to the car, and this looks great. All right, so part of when buying a Camaro, little things like how does the door really fit, okay? Does it stick out at the bottom? This one doesn't. Does it have nice gaps? I think it has very nice gaps. The panel fit is good. Couple incorrect things. These are stick-on emblems that say cowl induction on them. I think they look great. It's my own personal taste. You can take them off if you want. We didn't drill holes in the hood on the car if we put them on. So I don't know if they were there before we got it or not, but I don't think that they were. Anyway, that's just one of those things I love. All right, so the RS front end, closed headlight doors, different grille, just completes the whole car. You got the front and rear spoilers, and this is what makes the front end of a Camaro look really great, because these chrome inserts are really nice looking. They were required by the federal government. Most people don't know that. Just in case the doors were to fail on you, but you could still have headlights out there. So that was one of the big things. If you look at the 68 and 67 RS front end cars, they don't have that provisions for the light to shine through. Just a little tidbit, a little fact. All right, let's keep rolling. Come on around here. You got your gills, mandatory. Rear spoiler that we talked about. Completing the RS package and the big block package is this tail panel here. It's supposed to be blacked out. This right here is incorrect. We have the correct one if you want. I think it looks great. I didn't change it, but I'm happy to change it for you. It's just supposed to say Super Sport. I love everybody to know that this is a big block Camaro, especially they're gonna see a lot of that, because this car here, once I fire it up for you, you'll know this car is way faster than stock, all right? Okay, so part of the RS package as well is the backup lights are moved down here from outside of the tail lights. All right, so a regular Super Sport car would have the reverse lights in here, and down here, the backup lights are right there. So anyway, just thought you should see that. Little detail stuff, new bumpers, new trim, new stainless, new emblems, decals, things like that, and I think it looks very nice as well. Hopefully from the video you can see that too, all right? So what I think we should do is go look under the hood, because that's where you're probably going to want us to do when your friends come over, go to a car show, stuff like that. And I think we've done a nice job there, so let's check it out. Okay. All right, come check this out. This is really, my guys do a pretty nice job detailing the engine compartments. We have one person who does, that's his sole job, all right? Repaints the motor, okay? And then we use the battery topper, we put the correct valve covers on there, cowl induction air cleaner to kind of complete the whole package. This does have power steering. One of those things that so many people forget to ask, does a car have power steering? Because today's modern cars all have power steering. These old ones did not. This one happens to have it. Also has power disc brakes in the front. You got a Super Sport, you're going to get disc brakes. Power is optional, and this one here has the power disc brake feature. All right. So anyway, new liner underneath the hood, battery topper we talked about, 2 horns. You say, well, what's the big deal about 2 horns? Well, 9 times out of 10, none of these cars have horns. 30 and 40 years later, the people didn't want to spend the money rewiring the car to get the horns to work. So we made sure this has 2 horns and they both work. Okay. All right, let's check out the trunk. Okay, nicely detailed here. Jacking instructions. Okay, posi-traction differential warning decal here. New gaskets, new trunk mat. It's splatter coat painted inside there, and it's also clear coated too, so that if you spill some water in there, that it won't cause the paint to come apart so quickly. So this is really nice looking in here. I love this, and this is nice too because if you do go to a car show, you're going to want to open the trunk, and you can open the hood, and you'll be happy that people are going to go by and go, "Wow, that's a really nice car." Okay. Thanks for joining me inside here. So you say, well, wow, that's really nice, Tone. How come this looks a little different inside? Well, first of all, this has the upgraded comfort weed seat covers, all right? Although the air conditioning is not in the car and we can install that for you, this was originally, according to the dash and everything here, originally an AC car as well. So that's not uncommon to see these AC units pulled out of the cars because we wanted to go faster back in the day. And to find the cars with AC in them, still there is tough. But as I said before, we install it here, several of them a week, and we're happy to do that for you as well. Just let us know. Console, correct shifter. This is all new in here, so it looks really nice, okay, with the shifting call outs. It's got the original AM radio in the car, and what we do for a lot of people, okay, is we hide an AM, FM, CD, iPod sound system in this glove box here. It doesn't cost a lot of money, and this way you keep the dash off stock, but you can run the radio from your smartphone if you want to. All right, 120 mile an hour speedometer. Just everything is kind of set up to be stock looking. New rear view mirror. Headliner's in good shape. Dash pad seems to be new. And it's got the SS wheel. Having said all that, who cares, right? Because what you really care about is this. Nice. All right, so let's close up the video and talk about some of the things that we said, hey, why does this car look better than the other? RS front end, looks awesome. Cowl induction hood, another nice feature, another nice piece to the car, right? Correct Super Sport wheels. Incorrect emblem on the back, I just happen to like it. You can leave it on there, take it off. I just love the saying. So what do you have? I got 69 RS SS396 Camaro. That's a lot to come out of your mouth, and it's really a lot of car. This car flies, man. Anyway, if you can find some way to get this cool Camaro in your life, call us, 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.